10-4.
Dispatch 117.
117.
And fuck all you cops over here, piece of shit.
Miss Primrose the
fucking
Third, shut your goddamn mouth.
Dispatch.
Go ahead.
Show me out with a blue in color two-door sports car. We're going to be off of Panorama Drive, a traffic stop.
10-4.
How you doing tonight, sir?
I was doing pretty good until I got stopped. Literally just got out of my house. Just had to get some gas.
Yeah, man, back here on 68, right there by the food stand, I caught you speeding, passing that truck.
Man, I didn't.
I'm sorry, what was that, sir?
I said I didn't even see you there.
Yeah, I blend in pretty well with that black vehicle, so. You got your license,
All right.
registration, proof of
My
insurance?
license. Or...
Yep.
Yep. Here you go. It's Marcus Stevenson.
Alright. Just a second, Mr. Stevenson. I'll be right back with you.
Alrighty.
Dispatch.
Go ahead.
You get a name check on one Marcus Stevenson.
10-4 standby. Dispatch 113, you return.
113, go. 113, go.
One. Standby.
T, and it's near Sonora Desert National Park. getting it over to the national park real quick. We have a dirt bike that's riding over the rocks in the national park.
10-4-97.
Alright, Mr. Stevenson, here's your license back. I'm not going to give you a ticket today. I'm just going to give you a verbal warning.
Alright, man, I appreciate that.
Alright, no problem.
Go ahead, 234.
Show
Yeah,
me
me too,
tonight.
man.
10-4, showing you 10-8.
to 113.
113, go.
I'm also pretty close to the national park. Do you need an additional still?
Not for sure if we've caught up with that subject yet or not. I'm currently canvassing myself.
Yeah, full.
Car 277 to dispatch. Park on the dirt roads.
213. That'd be those dirt roads paralleling Joshua, correct?
10-4.
10-4. I was in that area as well. I'll go head up the trails.
299-277 direct.
Go for 277.
Do you have
213,
the
I already have the bike.
description? 10-4.
What is your location? I'll join you.
213 is going to be, we're facing southbound East Joshua. We're going to be on the dirt trails at this time. 213 dispatch 1011 southbound East Joshua Road off on the dirt trails. It's going to be on a dirt bike at this time, no plate.
I'll be there momentarily.
10-4, I'll sit here and wait.
.299 is close if you need an additional.
Back on the walking trails of the Grand Silver Desert, you were riding a dirt bike on there, which is not permitted as state park rules states. As state park rules state. So, is there any reason for that? Why you're doing that?
Why am I not allowed to use my dirt bike in state park again? Give me a more specific reason.
Their walking trails are not meant for dirt bikes on there. It's a national park and state park, which means you shouldn't be on them because that's destruction of government property, pretty much.
So you're saying I'm not allowed to destroy the sand?
So you're not allowed to have a motor
It
vehicle
just-
on a national park?
What? So you're afraid of me running over a squirrel? Or no, wait a minute, a badger? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sir, it's a national
Right where
park.
I want.
It is a natural wildlife preserve. So yes, we are afraid if you run over a squirrel. If you have a problem with that, then you can take it up with the National Park Society.
Well, yeah, I know. I just don't want to ride a dirt bike.
You buy land and you ride your dirt bike on your own land, sir.
How do you expect me to pay for a land that size?
Or you can go to the red lights track and pay to ride it there.
Well, if you can,
Funny thing, I was actually there last night.
Alright.
well, you got any license, your registration for the vehicle, or do you have any registration?
Yes, I do.
Is it-
You're lucky I brought my wallet.
You don't have a plate on the vehicle. Alright. We have no plate on this either. Do you have your plate somewhere? Or...
Do you expect a plate to be on a Sanchez?
Yes, there needs to be a plate on any vehicle operating on a roadway, as well as turn
I didn't
signals.
drive on a road.
You're on this road right here, sir.
Oh my god, you...
You telling me you pushed it to this point and this deputy pulled you over? I highly doubt it, considering your bike's
Right.
running right now.
I'm not gonna push anything. Get my wallet, and then you guys just go from there. There you go.
Car
Alright.
277 to dispatch.
Thank you, Mr. O'Neill. I'll be right back with you, alright? I'll run the name.
Okay.
Car
Show us 10-6 for 2 mics.
10-4.
213 dispatch.
213, go.
2729 on a Winchester O'Neill.
10-4. Stand by. Dispatch 213.
Go ahead.
That's gonna come back valid. Prior's written warning of felony evasion, grand theft auto, 3 citations, vehicles, a Joe Bill Phantom Custom, black, Rapid Bobcat, ice, and that is all. Other than that, he is not wanted at this time.
10-4.
Car 277 to dispatch.
277, go.
Show us 10-8.
10-4. Alright,
299 to dispatch.
He's clean, clear, no wants, no warrants. He's got
Go ahead,
3
299.
flyers.
Show me 10-7.
He's got a written warning as well as felony evasion and grand theft auto.
Okay. Well, this time he doesn't show to have that bike that's registered to him, so we can run an event on a bike, see if it comes back stolen, not let him walk away with it. It's really your call at that point, but he's going to get a citation for no plate at minimum and driving through the forest, so the national forest.
Alright. I'll hand up a Vin if you want to talk to him about the citation, I guess.
Okay.
Alright. The
Car
VIN number is gonna be on
277 to
this
dispatch.
Yeah. What's it to you? Look at it.
Well, the vehicle is not coming back in your name, so I'm gonna look up the VIN number to see if we have anything further on the vehicle.
Car
that'll come back
277,
to
go ahead.
Let me be able to.
Show us on a traffic stop with a red and white.
Is it right here, like by the handlebars?
Yeah, it should be on one of the forks by the handlebars, yeah. Have him
Alright.
turn the wheel to the
I'm just gonna get my flashlight out.
to the left. You should see it there. Or to the right, rather. Have him turn the wheel to the right.
Can you turn that wheel to the right for me, sir?
You found it?
Alright. Yeah, I got it. I'll go run it back to the system. Make sure that's registered to you. This officer's gonna talk to you. Or trooper, rather.
Alright, sir. At minimum, you're going to be getting a citation for driving through the not National Forest, but National Park. I did catch you going over the rocks, or I did see you going over the rocks as well. You weren't just destroying sand or possibly running over a squirrel. I understand they're rocks, but it is what it is, you know?
Well, squirrels are faster than me.
You could probably take your bike over there to Chiliad and ride up Chiliad with no problems.
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea.
I know there's some dirt bike trails over there. I've used them myself.
I heard stories of people having an unfortunate time up there.
Well, it is a very steep, very tall mountain, so anything can go wrong, but
I wonder if anyone's stupid enough to take that ramp up there that's blocked off.
maybe not on one of these, but it's hard telling otherwise, you know?
I mean, I heard stories of people just, sacrificing their bikes to, just jump off with the parachute.
Well,
That's known to happen.
they're crazy, but if they parachute off there, that would be a one-way trip to jail. Alright, Deputy, what'd you find?
I'm not gonna do that.
Alright, so the VIN number came back to him. This was purchased 4 days ago, so it's pretty much brand new. But it does come back to him, so he's good.
Okay. Does this thing even have a headlight on it?
I don't think it did.
Yeah, so it
I guess
does.
it does.
I just flickered it for you.
Yeah, it's just hidden. Alright. Well, Deputy, I'll let you decide if you're going to give him a ticket for no plate or not. He's at least getting one for going through the forest.
Yeah. Do you want me to write that up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. You can break off if you want. I'll go ahead and head back to my car for a second and write it up.
Sounds good. Dispatch, I'll be clear off that traffic stop.
10-4-1-13 showing you tonight.
Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting. Yeah, shooting.